Bonjour, bonjour. Comment ça va? J'espère que ça va bien. J'espère que vous allez bien. Happy V-Day. Bon V-Day, everybody. I hope that you're doing good. I hope that you are doing well. The feet in the glasses are fire. Merci. Thank you so much, Isaac. I greatly appreciate your kind words. Oh, my. Hello, Impressive Magic. Hello, Josie. I received my bonbon oil and the essence. Yay! Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hello, Jennifer. Yes. So, you all should be receiving your bonbon oils, your um, hydron essences. I will be making a short on how to use those things. So, just be on the lookout for that. And then, and then, um, mm, some other announcements that are coming up as well. So there's that thing. And then remember this Sunday, we will be going live with one of the Conjure presenters, Ialisa. This is the last month to get your in-person and virtual tickets with product. With product. Okay. Um, let's see. I received my oils 2 days ago, someone say. For the Papa Jim, is it okay if I put our names and just again be on standby? You will have a short for the quick money, a short or real video for your essence of Papa Jim, and voilà. Yeah, those two things. And yes, of course, please make sure that you please subscribe to this channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a sweet, kind comment below, hit your notification and notification button, and share the video, please. Voilà. They smell amazing. Super wonderful. That's one of those key signatures when it comes to Von Von. And you'll just hear about it. Like I said, if you were with us when I expressed this, um, that's one of the big things. Like everyone knew who was doing work because it has a very distinct smell when you are using Von Von. But anyways, today we are getting into some love conjuration, some midday love conjuration. Also, too, I want to communicate that in just a little bit, you may hear a little beeping sound. That will be our shipping guy going to the post office to mail off a variety of things. So if you've been waiting on it, first and foremost, if you, oh my gosh, one moment. I just stepped on this. I didn't know it was up under here. Um, if you place an order that had cards, the omen playing cards, the spell cards, anything like that, over this past month or even so. And remember, we have had a lot of personal things go on that had us get behind, but all of those are going out today in just a very brief moment. Merch for my artist page that we do not ship in house, so that comes as drop shipping. So you should receive something saying when that is going to be delivered. Soft girl. So all right. So now I want to just go right ahead on again because I want to talk about a couple of things. As I mentioned, today is about our midday conjuration and spell work, okay? And with a focus in the elements, right? Working within the elements. If there's earth, air, water, and fire, here are 4 different herbs that can be utilized for those things. Um, no, you'll receive your product. The prerequisites are virtual. They're digital. So we're not gonna not send you your product because you don't have the virtual videos. No, you will get your product. So if you ordered anything with cards, I know that those things are going out the door here in just a little bit. Okay. So I do want to show you all or have the discussion surrounding um, how to work within each element. All right. And a couple of other things. So before we get into spell work with these incredible herbs here, I want to just bring up some very clear, strong, solid points out the gate. And the very first thing is, do not confuse love conjuration with intimacy conjuration and sweetening conjuration. Okay. So it's super important to know the differences between those things. Um, I also need to make this part very clear as well. Do not fool yourselves in thinking that the law of attraction and the declaration or the invoking of your desire is conjuration. Okay. Um, as well. I know that some of you are really, really big with are very, very big with the with spaces of I speak love into my life. I speak love into my life. Love comes to me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you something about that thing of conjuring love in addition to even declaring or trying to invoke love. Please understand that love is a large, broad entity. Love itself is a god and goddess. Love itself is its own being. It is an entity. It is not just or can be defined as an energy. And it's very important that you know and understand what that means and how that looks and how that moves. Many individuals love to say, I speak love into my life. And I make this point clear when I teach my classes. Love, love comes to me. Love surrounds me. Love is anointing me. Love covers me. Love's around me, north, south, east, and west. Love is attracted to me. Baby, is that dysfunctional love, abusive love, belittling love? Is it um traumatic love? Is it manipulative love? Is it uncommitted love? Is it disloyal love? What kind of love, in fact, are you speaking on and to, and that you are attracting? Okay. It's very important to know what that is, what that looks like, um, and exactly what you are trying to bring forward. Now, so the thing here is you need to know that also, as I mentioned from the beginning, is do not confuse intimacy and, well, just intimacy and love, and also intimacy conjuration and love conjuration are two totally different things. I want to repeat that. Okay. Intimacy and love, meaning the mundane events and experiences within intimacy, and we know what that is, and the um, space of actual love, caring, compassion, listening, nurturing, providing, correcting, even all of these things are love within that origin. Okay, that is different. Those two things are different on the mundane level, and both of those things are different than intimacy conjure and love conjuration. Okay, so just know those differences. The next thing is that we have to well, the important reason for that is because some people may say, I am conjuring this man to my bedroom, and this man comes to your bedroom. Y'all get down in the bedroom, and he leaves around noon. No ifs, ands, or buts. No reasons why or why not. You're looking for explanation, but what you don't understand is you had a physical attraction. You had a physical um interaction, not an emotional or intellectual or even spiritual. Okay, that's on the mundane. On the conjuration side of it, you need to be honest with what you are bringing into fruition. Are you bringing into fruition the um the physical experience, the intoxicating um environment? Is it that thing? Um or is it in fact the commitment, the declaration, the le l'engagement? Okay. So basically, um, I'm too much of a lady to say that here. But I'm just saying, in the space of being an adult, be honest with your not just desire, but what you need, because you may need the physical and not the emotional and all of those things. Okay. So there's that. It's very it's very important just to know and to keep in mind these particular things. Now, in the space of love conjuration, understand that love conjuration can come in a variety of ways. It can come by water, earth, air, fire, or earth, air, water, or fire. Yes, I just said out of order, and so it didn't. I thought that I may have said it incorrectly. Mm, mm, mm. So there's that. So let us take a moment on this V-Day, see what the cards have to say to us, and then per element, I will give you all a herb to utilize for particular reasons. Also, um, as you'll see here, it's very important to know again when it comes to love, when it comes to love matters, when it comes matters of the heart, you have to know, you know, are we healing a love that is present? Are we attracting a love that we want? Are we um heating up the intimacy within the love that we have? Are we attracting intimacy um on a day of symbolic love? You know, are we just bringing a little more sweetness um to the love that we already have that's already sweet? So there's that. Alrighty, so let's move right along. Where are my air signs? Are there any air signs in the house today? Any air signs? All right, air signs. All right. All right. Wow, air signs. I don't know who pulled this one, but air signs, à point ça, nous avons, au portement du soleil, nous avons les amoureux, the two of hearts, the card of the lovers. Imagine that air signs to get that card first pull. So this card is communicating our signs that you need to make sure, in fact, that you do bring a focus to matters of love, matters of the heart, relationship. Are you nurturing? Are you putting energy and effort in that? That's another thing. I'm gonna have to get with y'all about that too, because a lot of y'all don't know the difference between um energy and effort. Mm. So we're gonna have to have that conversation as well. So yes, yes, yes. Is everything today is very much about the focus of love. Love matters, matters of the heart, and this romantic love at that. For you, air signs. Uh oh. Sorry. For you air signs, we are going to take lavender, something of yours, and something of your target, including if it's just the desires of them. May it be on paper that you write down, or something of yours with the lavender. Crush this up, take a charcoal disc to the crossroads, and speak your desired love into the wind. Speak it in all four directions. Once it is done, lay or pour your charcoal in the center of the road. In the center of the road. Walk away and don't look back. The wind will go out to catch, to alert who you're supposed to have and draw it back to you. But that's why you have to dump the charcoal in the middle of the road, because on that charcoal has your personal concern, your hair, your toenails, your a button of yours, whatever it is, a sock, a piece of a sock, okay, whatever. All right, so that's how we're gonna do that. Water signs. Where are my water signs? If y'all just heard that beep, okay, tonight, says she better. Um, if you just heard that beeping sound is to let me know, to let you know that your orders are out for to be mailed and will be out for delivery. So, wonderful. All right. Water signs. Water signs, nous avons le renoué représente fertilité, la fertilité ou life. Life. So this card is saying water signs. Everything that is happening today is supposed to happen the way that it is. Everything that you are experiencing, you should be experiencing, good, bad, or indifferent. All of the things that are happening are things that are happening to help elevate you, help grow you, help mature, help you to mature in the spaces that you walk and that you travel today. All right. So you really should be looking at the lessons of the day and really grasp those things. Mm. So, pardon moi, je suis désolée. So yeah, so that is a big thing, water signs. And I love this because a frog is also le grenouille, which is you see the frog here, is a water spirit. Um for my water signs, I am going to suggest that we actually do I want to use I want to use the cardamom and I also want to use coriander. Just so I can show you. All right, yes. So water signs, we are going to take coriander and cardamom. We're going to mix these two together, add it to 4 cups of water in a pot, bring it to a simmer, bring it off of the stove. You are then going to bathe in this, not cleanse or shower, bathe. Fill your tub up with hot water. You're going to add about a cup of honey. You're going to add another cup of coconut oil. You are then going to add this mix to it. sit in this water and pull it up onto your body, as it's going to give you the confidence and the trust you need in the space of love. This is going to give you the trust and the confidence you need to walk on the journey of self and self-love. Self-love. So make sure that you are doing this. Now, once this is done, you can actually take your bath water and you can go through and anoint your home and your house with it. And if nothing else, take at least a pot of the water and pour it at your front doorstep so that that loyalty and that trust can consecrate or anoint um, and bless the love in that's being brought into your life. You can also take this and pour it in your backyard to bring more trust and loyalty in your relationship if you pour it in the backyard. Now, another thing that you can also do is add something of yours and something to a current lovers if you have them. Put these together, dig a hole in your backyard. Again, you're gonna use your cardamom and your coriander, something of yours, something of theirs, bring it in the water, heat it up, take it, dig a hole in your backyard, pour it all in the hole, cover it up. Okay? Can we substitute coconut oil for allergies? Just don't use coconut. Just don't use coconut. It's fine. Coconut won't work for you anyways. If you have an allergy to coconut, that particular herb, no matter how it comes form, shape, way, or fashion, would probably cause disruption in your life. So we acknowledge that and we just move on without it. Thank you, Isaac. And fire signs. Fire signs. Where are my fire signs? Fire signs, where are you? All right. Fire signs, nous avons le connaisseur. Oui. Yes, le connaisseur. This is the Five of Hearts. She said, I'm a Jamaican heritage and allergic to coconut of all things. Listen, there may be somebody else of your lineage. You may be Jamaican heritage, but you may not be a completely percent African or African descent. So it may be somebody else swirling in your in your bloodline that says, "Oh no, baby! Oh no, baby! No, 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 no." Which part? Do you know where your people are from in Jamaica? For those that do not know, I know that I mentioned this before that my family is of Obia um, lineage, Hoodoo, Obia, and Greek when it comes to the magic. And so Obia is specifically um, originates in Jamaica. So much so, and it's so powerful, it is outlawed and it's illegal to be known to be an Obia person. Queen Dolly, my second great grandma, who was the hoodoo queen of our lineage. She married an Obia man. So, anyways, which is why I know what I know when it comes to Obia and how that looks here, specifically in the US, with the things that we can use. Already got my 23andMe on the way. D'accord. All right. So for fire signs, and listen, I love these cards because it already told us what we need to be using. We need to use that sugar cane. This tells us fire signs that things are going to be progressively getting better for us. If things are not the best right now, they're going to get better. If things are good now, they're going to get greater. If things are the better now, they're going to be the best. It's all about the progressive approach and experience and journey to that sweetness. Manchester, my people are linked to St. Anne's Parish. I've been down to talk to you about Obia because I can't find anything about it. That's why I tell people, like, when it comes to my family and people like, well, Queen, why are you this and da 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 da, and how do you and why is your, well, it's because when my descendants came to the US, so my Caribbean ancestors, my French ancestors, everybody literally drove and parked, rode their horses, floated on a boat, ended up here in the territory of Mobile, more than, well, in my family, Colija. I don't know if Colija was a part of Mobile, but of Colija. And then from there, in the 1700s, immediately in the 1800s, my mother's paternal side took ownership of the large part of central Alabama, which was Colija, but then went to Benson, Alabama. All of our lineages in our cultures, our magic was under my mother's roof for over 400 years. So we didn't have to hide, we didn't have to, whatever. And it has been pure. There has been um no interruptions, no colonization, or whatever in that capacity. So when people go like, well, how is it so? It's because over the past 400 years, my mother's entire lineage, before Alabama was a state, before the United States, hold on, 10 to 20 years, I think, before, after the United States became United States, and before Alabama was a state, we had already been known in doing these things. So a lot of the things that we have done, and all of the things that we have done were very much kept precious to us. Voila, voila. So fire signs, again, things are going to go great. But now let's talk about the spell word for us fire signs. So for the fire signs, now this is telling us we just need to use some um sugar cane, or do just some sweetening work in general to just sweeten up the situation, those things. Well, a great wonderful thing is, yes, we can use sugar cane, and we can add a little bit of sugar cane to some hot water. Excuse me, I'm doing fire. Excuse me, because I want to keep it elemental. So utilizing jasmine, crushing it down to a powder, and anointing a candle and dressing it or loading a candle with jasmine will enhance things to be better. Queen, then how could we use sugarcane? So the thing about sugarcane is this: sugarcane, as coming right out of the root, is going to be too wet. So you want to take the leaves and dry the leaves off of the stalks of sugarcane can be used. The roots to sugarcane can be dried and be used to dry up, and then dress or whatever to that capacity. Another thing that you can do is allow your sugar cane sticks to dry out. Once your sugar cane um stalks dry out, you can utilize those and burn those as well. You take it, you dip it in a little bit of wax, and from that, you set that on fire, and this will be your candle. My grandmother's uncle was called Obia. I thought they were saying Ethiopia. um, and I told them no, Ethiopia came here as slaves. Well, you may be wrong. My mother's family is from East Africa. The Afro-Asiatic spaces. So you're dealing with like your North Sudan, Egypt, Nubia, to be honest. I just had this conversation yesterday. Um, you have like Djibouti, you have the Afro-Asiatic species, very much um, giving like Somalia specifically, come to think of it, um, and some other spaces. Thanks so much. I appreciate your response. Not trying to take over on the live. I appreciate you. Merci. Happy Valentine's, Rob Abbott. All right. So, Earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs. Where are you? Hmm. All right. Earth signs. Nous avons le taureau. Speaking of earth signs, you get the Taurus, the bull. Okay. Le taureau communicates earth signs. Consider the consequences of love. Consider your actions. Think about what decisions that you are making surrounding love or romance in your life, and how these actions are going to affect you in the long run and the long term. Okay. This is something very, very, very important. And it's very interesting because I just randomly pull particular herbs off the shelf here. And one of the herbs, the last herb that I actually have up here is rosemary. And rosemary is good to bring about peace in a relationship or a home. So taking something of yours, something of theirs, bringing it together and burying this with rosemary in your front or backyard will bring about that peace. And if there is peace, there is no confusion. If there's no confusion, there is clarity. If there is clarity, you're not going to be reckless. So that's what this is bringing about. You can also take, if you have rosemary planted at your home, at your front door, at your back door, take something of yours and something of theirs and create a hole at the root, at the base of the rosemary, and from there allow um as the plant grows, so will the peace in your home, so will the peace in the relationship. Okay. Also, taking something of yours, something of theirs, and tying it to a live stock of rosemary, and as it grow, so will the peace, etc. So apparently my first reading is calling at this moment. So I thank you all so very much. Thank you all so very much. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. I'm off to work. I will see you all very soon. Thank you. Bye bye.